Hey, hi, and hello, Mad Ink Pyro here again today. I know it's been a couple days since I last uploaded. Um, we just had some stuff going on here, had to get some things taken care of. Today's video is kind of different than what I normally do. I want to talk about relationships, and what I mean by that is not my relationship or a relationship with a wife or a girlfriend or anything like that. Relationships with acquaintances and friends, and you know, there's friends come and go all the time, and I mean everybody knows that, and everybody's experienced it. But the ones you think you're going to keep around for a long time, or I've got friends of mine from back in middle school. Hi, Fang. I've got one friends from mine from back in middle school that I'm still friends with to this day, and talk to on a regular basis. The ones that stick around are there through whatever happens, and then there are other friends that you think are going to stick around and they don't, or friends that just use you up to where you have nothing else to give and they just bail on you. All of us have had that happen, I'm sure. I've recently experienced some stuff like that, and people that you think you've always been able to rely on, you can't. So I guess what I'm getting at with all this is, don't let it get you down. Don't worry about it. You're probably better off without them, or, enjoy the good times that you had with them, and then, let it go. Now, I've also made recent friends of mine that will be around for a very long time, and, you know, relationships are weird like that. Things come between a friendship, either distance or politics or time or religions or anything can become a wedge to drive in between a friendship. But you can't harbor on what happened and why it happened or anything like that, because if you do, you're just going to drive yourself nuts. I have, you know, thought long and hard, is it worth me trying to save a friendship, and is it worth me trying to bend to what they want me to be? No, it's not. I'm me, and that's all there is to it. Just as you should be you, and that's all there is to it. There's no right and wrong. There's a lot of gray area that no one understands, and I've been thinking about it a lot lately, ever since back in October when I got out of the hospital, on what there were some situations that after I got out of the hospital that I had to contend with, and the when people hit you when you're your weakest, you can tell that those people aren't who they said they were going to be or what they were. And you see people's, true selves at that point. And now that, my brain's working better since all that illness and everything, I look back on it and I see it now, but I didn't then. And it's easy when you're sick and when you're down to be manipulated and think that people are there for what you need them to be there for. So I just, wanted to make this post on, make sure you know who your true friends are, and keep your friends that you, I don't want to say it like that, but keep your friends close to you as long as you know who they are, to avoid any type of discontent with your life. Don't let people change you. You're who you are, and that's who you're always going to be. And you shouldn't have to bend to anybody. You shouldn't have to change how you are to impress anybody. You should be you, and that's it. If they don't like it, if the people that are around you don't like it, they'll either take themselves out of the situation, or you can remove yourself out of the situation, which is probably the best way to do it. Don't try to bend to somebody else's will, and don't be someone you're not. So, that being said, I'm going to keep this one kind of short and sweet today. But I had that on my mind all morning for some reason, and, in the past several months, I've gone through some changes in myself that have made me think a lot more clear about how to handle stuff like that. I mean, I've got good friends that I don't talk to very often, but when I do talk to them, they're right there like we never missed a beat. And then I have other friends that I used to talk to all the time, and now it's like there's a big distance between us and we really don't have that much in common anymore. So what I'm saying is, unless there's something ill gotten, ill done to you or by you, either way, that has tainted a friendship or changed it to where you feel you don't have much in common with that person anymore, don't be afraid to walk away. Just bow out gracefully and say, we had a lot of good times together, and walk away. If you don't, you're going to drive yourself nuts. But that's pretty much it. Food for thought, I guess. Just keep that in mind, and next post will be a lot longer, I'm sure, and a lot more interesting. But that's just how just the past day or two that I've been thinking a lot on stuff like that. So I'm hoping none of y'all have to ever go through anything, where you lose a friend over something stupid or anything like that. But it does happen, and just sometimes it's best off, sometimes you just have to walk away. So, that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.